Hello, everybody. Good morning. Thank you all so much for coming out. What's the name of this again? Can we all say it together? GAAAYS in Space. Yes, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nana Visitor.
Good morning. How are you all? Good to see you. Woo! Yay.
Are most of them gay?
This is surprising.
Right?
This is surprising.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Now, we've done 6 Gays in Space parties so far, and Nana has been at 5 of them. That's how much she loves us, folks.
It's a good party. This is everything that Star Trek stands for, and inclusion, and it's a wonderful way to, and what I love about each party is it's been fun, it's been positive, and it's been inclusive. I have never felt like, well, you're not gay, so you're, we accept you because you're Star Trek. No, it's everybody there having fun and laughing. And I can't imagine why that could be not a great thing.
At the last one in New York, Nana came, and she had baked cookies for everyone.
Yes. I wish I could have done that for all you guys. But, we came from New York. We're moving to L.A., my husband and myself, Matthew and me. And we drove across country. And I actually thought, is there a way I can do it? Because it's a week. There are cookies that stay for a week. But we were traveling with 2 dogs and a parrot, too, in a small car. It was like, I couldn't have fit cookies in that car. So let's see if I have any kind of a throw left.
Woo, there we go.
Let me tell you something about the attendant outfit. It was rubber, it was hot, and it squeaked. So, I'm without sound, I'm looking all, whoa, whoa, whoa. But in reality, I'm like, the climate today, it's gray. And we're talking about things that we need to talk about now. So, I think it fits. And there are a lot of young people watching it. There are a lot of 15-year-olds who come up to me and go, "You're Major Kira." It's like, wow, how can you still tell that? But Dan, there are still people. There are people who take great pleasure in coming up to me and saying, "You were Kira on Deep Space Nine." I go, "Yes," and they go, "Never really liked that one." Don't come up to me then. Whatever.
What we're dealing with right now is a temporary situation. The majority of Americans, and especially people abroad, the majority of humans get it, and they don't care. What difference does it make? What impact does it have on, I don't see a man and a woman kissing and think, oh, seriously, in front of me.
I was a dancer in the 70s, and most of the guys that I worked with were gay on Broadway, dancers, and some of them had to hide it.
It's not about gays taking over. It's about the fact that we finally have our little piece of the tapestry of equality that Roddenberry made for mankind. And everyone who truly understands Star Trek agrees with that. If you don't understand Star Trek, because that's what it's all about, right? Oh, look who is here! Renee! When talking about Odo as a shapeshifter, if anyone could have looked at sexuality in a fluid way, it's Odo. Get it? Fluid. But now...
Fluid.
Here all week, folks. But I've always wanted to ask, you had those linking scenes. When they were linking scenes with the female shapeshifter, you guys were all in there and intimate. When it was with JG, you did a bro hug. And the bro hug became the linking. I've always wanted to ask you about that.
Is that true? Exactly how it was shot and everything?
Yes.
But the whole thing between he and Kira was, I think, a little weird for me because I never thought of Odo as having any sex.
Thank you very much, Renee. You know, it's a part of who we are, but it's not all that we are. So we're in that weird position where if we make a big deal out of it on screen with a character, suddenly it's a big deal.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
But it's not. Love
is love.
Is love. And it can start in one way and maybe become something else.
And Bashir and Garrick definitely had a loving relationship. They did. They totally did.
Bashir and O'Brien, we have that episode where they admit they like each other more than they like their wives.
Yeah.
It's like, I love my wife. I just like you a little bit more. Just throwing that out there. That was in there. Some people have commented that, you know, I keep saying the first gay couple on Star Trek, and people, no, Dax. And the point that I make with the Star Trek Discovery couple and with Sulu and his husband is that for the first time, it's people who are human beings who just happen to be attracted to the same sex. There's no sci-fi twist to it. There's no but it's okay because she's a worm who used to be a boy and he's the worm who used to be a girl and they were married like boys and girls. So there's no, there's no sci-fi twist needed because back then, God, I mean, it never would have happened if they didn't thank God for the sci-fi twists. Thank God we had all of that available to us because we never would have seen it otherwise. But today, thankfully, we don't need those twists anymore. Yes, that arm is there. I love it.
Now you guys have to have one. And then I'll stop throwing them. You probably have a plan for these, and I'm going to...
These puppies multiply, so just, Thank you guys again so much. And let's hear it for Nana Visitor. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It's such a pleasure. I hope to see you there at the party. Let's have fun.